Hello guys, welcome to our weekly Forex forecast. We're going to start with Euro US dollar. As last week guys, I didn't manage to do a video for use, but the analysis that I did last week was still valid, as it is still valid even today or this week. Okay, now let's start. As you guys can see that this market gave us this move. After giving us that move, it gave us this correction right here. This correction, it gave us this. It gave us this correction. Now this correction corrects all that, okay? Now if you get this correction for this one, that means we're expecting a push down again. That means we're expecting this push down, maybe to these levels or to these levels. Okay, now you can see that it first gave us this small impulse, but now we are correcting this impulse. That means we will be expecting a more push down to these levels or to these levels. In any case, if it reaches this level or this level, then we will take our profits. Okay, Mara, I want to draw your attention into a bigger picture. For us, this move, it's not much important now, because we took this trade from these levels right here. We took it from these levels and we're still holding. So for us, this small movement is not much important. Now our focus has shifted now already. We will be looking to this coming week. Most importantly, what the move that is most importantly to us is going to be this one. It's going to be this move. This move is going to be more important for us to take because of the risk reward ratio that it provides for us. Okay, that means when the market opens, it's possible that we can take off our profits because this is small. We can't really be chasing this small movement. Our focus will be on this one. This is gonna be our focus next week. That means breaking this trend line right here. We'll be expecting our market to break this trend line right here. Then this is our focus. This move is our focus, okay? We will be expecting this move. This move is our focus, guys. We'll be expecting to get this move. This move is our focus for the next coming week in Euro US dollar. Okay? Now let's remove all this. Let's go to Great Britain US dollar. In this one, guys, I told you guys that this pair, I told you that it has given us a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. I told you guys that starting from here, this move is a correction. Oh, we are starting a correction. This correction is correcting this whole move. I told you guys this, that if this market, let me annotate for you. Okay. I told you guys that if this market it corrects until these levels, it's gonna be I'm gonna be very hesitant to take a upward movement because of this thing. It can be so small while it's correcting this whole this whole movement right here, while it's correcting this whole movement right here. It's very small for this whole movement. I said, guys, to you, I'm expecting this market at least to come to these levels to where it is now, or else at least to come to these levels. Okay, now going to next week now, for sure you want to know what are we going to be doing next week. For us going to next week, guys, for us, we won't be interested in selling this pair. Yes, it can still go maybe probably to these levels. That's possible. That is possible. But for us, looking at what we can get, this is very small. Looking at risk reward ratio, of which we had a trade, we took a trade, we took it from these levels. For people that know Head and Shoulders, if you can see that this here, this right here, is a Head and Shoulder. For people that know Head and Shoulders, we saw that, okay, it has broken this trend line, then it's retesting. This right here is a correcting that, it's retesting the neckline. So we saw that, okay, then we took the trade, we took it from these levels, then we're holding a sell trade right here. But coming to next week now, we are not really interested in selling again. We will be maybe locking our profits, preparing to get the move up, because the move up will be big now. The risk reward ratio is the bigger risk reward ratio is to the upside as from next week. That means from maybe these levels, from these levels, we're starting to looking for this trade, guys. For this trade to these levels, or to these levels. As from next week, we'll be looking to buy this market. We are looking to buy this market. Euro, US, Great Britain, US dollar. It's gonna be a buy for next week. Not that it doesn't mean it won't go down. It can go down, but the bigger risk reward ratio is to the upside for next week on this pair. Done with this one. Let's go to the Australian US dollar. This one doesn't want to move at all. Okay, let's do this. If you still remember, guys, I said to you, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I said this is 4. I said, now here, I said here, this is 5. I said this is 5. Now, if you know wave trading, you know after getting the 5th wave, you are expecting the market to correct. Okay, now I was expecting it to correct, but correcting what? It's correct for me. It's correcting the whole structure. That means at least if it goes to 50%, it can justify that this correcting structure can be big enough to be correcting this whole leading diagonal. Okay, but it looks like it's not justificable to say that this small thing is correcting this whole thing. It's not justificable. This is too small for it to correct this whole thing. So there is a possibility that this 5 doesn't end here. We can still continue for wave 5. wave 5 is not complete. That means there is this scenario that can unfold right here. That means now, okay, let me just do this here. Let's do this again. Let's do this again, guys, for you. Now that we got this movement, now this right here is a correction, correcting this whole thing. Now there is this scenario that we will be getting this. Now, what does that mean? It simply means that our 5 will be now here instead of this one. Okay? It means that our 5 will be now maybe on these levels. It doesn't really mean that it's gonna really turn straight on this point, but it means that we will break these highs, come over here, maybe there, then our 5 will terminate there. Then if we get our 5 there, that means we're still waiting for a bigger correction, correcting this whole thing right here. Okay, now going to next week, you are asking yourself if how are we going to be approaching this market. Going to next week, I'm a little bit hesitant of participating in this market. I think we're not gonna participate in this market. We will just next week, yeah, let me just be straight with you guys. Next week, we're not going to be participating again on this market. It's kind of complicated. And until we get this move, then we will be participating on selling, of which it can be next week, on selling it from there up there to these, probably these levels or on these levels. Okay. I hope that's clear for you guys. Now, the last pair is Canadian Japanese yen. This one has been correcting for almost more than 30 days now. Yeah. It has been in this zone for more than 30 days now. Now, as you can see, guys, that I made my W there, my X here, my Y there, my X. Now, starting from here, this for us is one structure, of which is structure Z. Okay, now what does this mean for you or for us? It simply means that we are expecting a continuation to the upside. Now, it doesn't mean that it cannot go down. If it goes down, that means we won't be trading it. Simple like that. Us, we are expecting a move higher. If it goes down, we won't participate in this market. That's how we deal with the market. If it doesn't do what we expect, we focus that it's gonna do, we are out of it. We're not participating, we're not prepared to lose our money. We protect our money by all means. Okay? Now we will be expecting a move higher. Fine, it can maybe move a little bit lower, then move higher. Then we will use our special strategy to enter the market. As I always preach the same thing to you guys, that you need to have an analyzing strategy and also an entry strategy. We do have our own special entry strategy. We'll be using it to participate in this market. Looking to get this move higher coming to next week to get that Z. Okay, this is W, X, Y, X, then Z. Okay, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for all the people that like our videos, for all the people that have subscribed to our YouTube channel. we ask more people to to not just watch, guys. Please subscribe as well to our YouTube channel so that we can give you more content, more accurate content for you guys to be successful in this business. And also, please share our videos, guys, for all people to come and get this free analysis, um, so that you can help all people for free. Okay. So thank you, guys. May God bless you. God bless our continent. God bless the whole world. Thank you, guys.